Hey everybody, just forgive me for sounding like a frog, but I'm coming down with cold, I think. Anyhow, I just wanted to give you a quick update. It might be easier for me to tell you what's left rather than what's been done. So what's left is I still have to implement your actual logo that Russell has kindly provided in the right format. I've also got to implement the ability for members to pay on a reoccurring basis. Um, and then, other than that, everything is pretty much in place, with the exception of actual content scattered throughout. Like these blog entries, for example, are just placeholder text, as a lot of items are placeholder text. The old site doesn't have much content, so for headlines and subsequent areas like this, I've written some stuff, but there are a lot of areas where you'll have to add some copy yourself, which is easy to do and is one purpose of this video. But I know that you all have a meeting coming up, and I wanted to give you just a quick rundown of what's happened since you last saw the site initially. So why don't we just give it a quick rundown altogether? The homepage here has just kind of a standard overview with some blog entry links, a little video link where we can watch a video about the club, that type of thing. Um, we can add a link to different pages here. So everything is kind of in place and set up to be able to put the right links in the right spot. Nice little initial presentation though that gives an overview and an introduction for you, either members or new users. So news is basically your blog where your newest posts will show up as you post them. At the conclusion of our development efforts, I will send Russell a more detailed video which will include management features at a deeper level. This is more for just kind of informational purposes right here for you guys. Photos, of course, just a photo gallery. Again, easy to manage, easy to add photos, change photos. Meeting schedule. You can put in the text of the meeting schedule here and all that jazz. I've got your hours of operation. I'm not sure if these are correct or not. I'm going to get together with Russell about some of this content as well to review that. Links, got a link directory where we'll be able to categorize different links and such. Again, placeholder content, since the last site didn't have much in the way of that. Location and map, really straightforward, simple stuff. So before we get into what's really taken place since the last update, which is this members area and the functionality behind it, minus the ability to pay yet. That might be coming later tonight, depending on how my efforts go. Might bleed out into early next week, but it's coming soon regardless. Before we jump into that, let me show you what it's like for you guys moving forward, just at a brief high level here. To manage these pages, to add content, to change content. And the meeting schedule here is a good example. So once you've logged into the site, you can go to this section called Pages, and it shows all of the pages that are available. So meeting schedule is the one that we want to edit. All I have to do is click this Edit with Variant Page Builder link. I'm not going to get too technical with you guys or go too into detail with this. I'm going to provide another video at the conclusion again there where there's going to be, how you log in, even something as simple as that, to really kind of granular stuff about managing within this platform. But anyhow, so once you've loaded this page in this editor window, you see a visual representation of the site itself. If you want to change something, you click on it. You want to put in the title, you can. You want to add text, it's as simple as sending an email. You click save again over here. and then refresh the page here, and you'll see that the change is made and saved and retained. It's the same thing for all the other pages. Once you're in this editor, you can just click on this icon in the upper left-hand corner and say like, oh, I want to edit photos. There you are. If you want to change a photo or add a photo down here, it's as simple as clicking the add button. If you want to add it, it'll clone this photo, and then you can change the photo itself by clicking this button here. You can just drag and drop files up here and they'll upload them, or you can select them here in a library. Pretty easy stuff, but again, I don't want to get into too much detail here and get all granular with you guys, but just wanted to give you a preview before we get into the members area and show you that behind your site is the ability for you to manage it moving forward. Now on to the members area. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different links, and say that I, as a member of the public, want to see the club newsletters. Well, unfortunately, that content is restricted for members only now. So I'm prompted to sign up. I also have a link here. It says if you have an account, we can do that. We don't have an account. Let's create one. First, account, email, username, password, submit, and it will redirect me now to a thank you page that says a member of our administration staff will review your request for membership and will notify you once your application has been approved. Feel free to contact us, blah, 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 with your phone number, address, hours of operation, yada, yada, yada. So, from the perspective of management with regard to users, going back to this portal and this administrative area that I have not yet really gone into detail with. When you log in, one of the areas up here, it will tell you if there's any pending registrations. So all you have to do is to review and either approve or deny a user. We can see what their name is, first name, what their last name is, their email address, and so I can just go ahead and push this button with one click and it will approve that user. Now it says users enabled. We've got a list of users here. Right now, that's the first user. So, now let's go back and try and log in here. Username, test user 1, password. Alright, and then once we've logged in, it'll redirect to a page. Right now I'm having it redirect to the club meeting minutes. We can redirect it to the page that they tried to log into or view, or we can just redirect them to a standard like kind of welcome page in general. So we've got these new pages set up now, photos and videos. I've got a couple just placeholder videos, again easy to manage in the same way, where you can add new ones. Got a little photo gallery. Same thing where it's easy to manage. And then club newsletters, I've got this set up as well where like for the current letter you could kind of do a summary, link to a PDF, and then have like an archive here that's ongoing. Again, all easy to manage with a point and click interface. Very intuitive. So yeah, similar to the layout of the newsletters section, we have meeting minutes. Again, lots of placeholder text. I'm leaving the content to you guys mainly. So then my account, I'm going to attempt to make this more of once the user is logged in, they have the ability to maybe see their payment records or something like that. But it's not going to be too in-depth or detailed. But yeah, so that's where we're at. Mainly the last things that remain for me is the placement of the logo. um, that Russell provided, the ability for members to pay. That will coincide with management features within here to view payment records, and then content. After that, the site will be able to be launched. So, um, depending on how quick we can get together with the content, and I can provide you with that more detailed training video that I'm assuming Russell will kind of man, being that he's more than technically inclined. Um, I'm sure it won't be a problem. Literally, if you can send an email, you'll be able to administer this site. But after we've got those things buttoned up, then the site will be able to be launched. Um, I'm hoping for all of my stuff to be taken care of anywhere between tonight and the beginning of next week, depending upon how my efforts go in these last couple of items here. So thanks, guys. It's been a pleasure to work for you. I'm looking forward to buttoning this up. I hope that you're as pleased with the site as Russell and I are. It's been really exciting to get moving with it, and hope to see you someday over there at the club.